Let's do it, Jakey.
I don't see Jake doing much against Mike.
I was gonna rip his heart out. I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one to stop me.
Jake Paul.
The conqueror, no, I'm Alexander. He's no Alexander. There's no one that can match me.
But as the fight gets closer, the less nervous I become because it's reality. And in reality, I'm invincible. This guy's gonna come, he's gonna try to hurt me, which I'm accustomed to, and he's gonna be greatly mistaken. I don't think I'll be smoking for this fight, and I think I'm gonna be really irritable and nasty.
My style is impetuous, my defense is impregnable, and I'm just ferocious. I want your heart, I want to eat his children. Praise be to Allah.
Still wanna fuck with me? When fighting gets you erect, what does that mean? It's orgasmic sometimes.
Something unbelievable to see, to be honest with you. A heavyweight guy, moving like a lightweight.
Still wanna fuck with me? Jake Paul.
I was gonna rip his heart out. I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one to stop me.
Slip, whip.
Yep.
And you whip your butt.
Pass
I
down.
think we should do that before.
It'd be awesome. Yeah.
I don't see how Jake survives a body attack.
Can I make the comparison to Yoda in Star Wars?
I'd rather have a few years of glory than a lifetime of obscurity. Yeah. I'd rather die 20 than live to be 60 and be nobody. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, you know Yoda. Yeah. Like, he'd be hobbling around, doing whatever. But when Yoda goes...
I don't see how Jake survives a body attack.
Can I make the comparison to Yoda in Star Wars?
Yeah.
Like, you know Yoda.
Yeah.
Like, he'd be hobbling around, doing whatever. But when Yoda goes to battle, you can't be Yoda. That's his own.
The process goes through the whole day. I get up in the morning, do the road work, then I go to the gym at 1, then I go to the strength and conditioning guy, then it starts all over again.
But if that Mike Tyson from Marvis Frazier fought Jake Paul's dead. He's dead. He's not going to make it. So you have to say,
fuck Jake Paul. I like that shit. Yeah.
It was good while it lasted for Jake, okay? It was good while it lasted. It's not going to last much longer. You're fat, Jake. I saw him with his shirt off over there. He's fat. Did you start training already? He's not going to win. Nigga, he couldn't even knock out Nick Diaz. Nick Diaz is 40 pounds. How he gonna knock me out? He didn't knock out Tommy Fury. What's the other guy? Anderson Silva. He didn't knock those little guys. How he gonna knock me out? And you're apprehensive. And once you're apprehensive, it's over with.
Please promise me you're gonna kick this guy's ass and shut him up, please.
Hey, I'll do just that for you. He didn't never knocked out a real man. Come on.
Even coming off the best, I still think he wins. Coming off,
it's hard to say because you never bet against a 27-year-old
I get it.
fighting a 58-year-old.
You know, 60 and over 60 was 30 years ago.
Yeah.
60 is very young now. I have a weird personality. I don't think it's weird, though. Whatever I'm afraid to do, I do it. Anything I'm afraid of, I confront it, and that's my personality. All of us have adversities in our life. We lose people and everything. But my situation was I want to be up more than anybody in the world want me to be down. So that's why I'm right here talking to him. Because I don't let nobody bring me down. No one can bring me down. They can shoot me, they can put me in prison, but they can't stop me from being the greatest what I do.
People mocked me when I was saying that before, but now I think people are coming around. I say, if this kid was not a YouTuber and you just saw him box, and you saw him knock out former UFC champions, you saw him beat legitimate boxers, you'd go, this kid can fucking fight.
In this world with hormone replacement and vitamins and he does all this electrical muscular stimulation recovery stuff. Like when they were training Mike for that Roy Jones fight, like they were using state-of-the-art science.
Yeah.
Like I don't give a if you think he's 55 years old. That guy will hurt you.
Right. You can't be Yoda. That's his elder.
I don't see Jake doing much against Mike.
I work my ass off, honey.
Mike now weighs 230 pounds, and he's got these muscles in his forearms. So he's sitting there, and he's a different human. He's so intense that I was like, if this table was closer to him, I would be nervous. Like, I wouldn't be able to do my best job as a podcaster. That's the reason why this table is this width.
In the contract, big boy. Come on, sign the contract.
Nice. Relax. Beautiful.
Still wanna fuck with me?
In a stunning display of determination and skill, Mike Tyson is back, fiercely training for his upcoming fight against Jake Paul on July 20th this summer. Despite his age, Tyson's movements in the training video are fluid and powerful, showing no signs of glitching.
I'm losing it, I'm losing fits, I'm losing shit, it's stupid, make you choose to live or choose to dip, you choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift,
His breathing is controlled, his timing impeccable, and his ability to tear up his opponent with his boxing skills is simply unbelievable.
Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
This is from my point of view of grabbing glory. You know, never for money, only glory. I would never risk my health for money. I don't think he's faster than me. I train every day.
So I'll give you guys the answer early. Is Jake Paul natural? No. I can say that with pretty certain confidence in that statement, mainly because, as you heard me mention, I know a lot of the people he trains with, and I have heard things.
The process goes through the whole day. I get up in the morning, do the road work, then I go to the gym at 1, then I go to the strength and conditioning guy, then it starts all over again. Now understand this. I have a fight coming up June 20th, okay? Right now, I'm scared to death. But the closer it gets to the fight, the least nervous I become. And once it gets where I step in that ring, then it's all over. I'm not nervous anymore. I'm not scared anymore. He's gonna be nervous and scared.
I don't see Jake doing much against Mike.
I was gonna rip his heart out. I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one to stop me.
Jake Paul.
The conqueror, no, I'm Alexander. He's no Alexander. There's no one that can match me.
But it's wild the amount of people that think Mike actually stands a chance against me.
And the fact that he's willing to fight Tyson, even if Tyson's 57, just the fact that he's willing to actually take a chance at Mike Tyson not being able to do what he used to do. Because that's what he's doing. The gamble is, like...
When fighting gets you erect, what does that mean? It's orgasmic sometimes.
Something unbelievable to see. To be honest with you, a heavyweight guy moving like a lightweight.
There's not a fucking chance in hell that Jake Paul would survive against the Mike Tyson that beat Marvis Frazier. You ever watch that fight?
Yeah.
That's my favorite Mike Tyson fight.
Still wanna fuck with me?
Tyson's footwork is a masterclass in itself, always in and out, making it difficult for his opponents to predict his next move. His right hand comes from nowhere, and it's so fast that you can't get out of the way.
You know, like Mike Tyson's mind has switched over into war. Like he was doing this interview, and someone said to him, he goes, you look like you're in your 20s. Like, what are you doing? He goes, I just eat raw meat. He's like, I'm eating raw meat. He goes, you're eating raw meat? He goes, yeah, I'm eating raw meat. He goes, because that's what I'm going to eat when I fight. I'm going to eat him. It's raw meat. It's a strange conversation to have because he was like so focused and so intense. You know, it was almost hard pulling conversation out of him.
At any time, did you feel afraid?
I'm always afraid when I'm around that guy. Kevin Hart said it best. He goes, it's like being in a room with a lion. Like, even if the lion is like...
And if Mike's okay with that, then I'm okay with that. The battle.
Intimidation.